My beloved child, this is alarming. A private meeting was held about you yesterday and 3 people are removing you from the most important position in your life, a place that you have built with your dedication, your sweat, and your faith. I want you to hear me carefully, to understand the urgency of this moment, and to recognize the signs that have been quietly pointing in this direction. What is happening around you is not random. There is a plan, a hidden agenda, and it has been set in motion by people who are watching your every move, waiting for the moment to strike. You may feel safe, believing that your hard work, your loyalty, and your constant efforts are enough to protect you. But my child, the world often moves in ways we cannot see. Those who wish to remove you are strategic, calculated, and patient. They do not act out of anger or impulse, they act with precision. And you must act with clarity, with wisdom, and with courage that rises from deep within your soul. Do not be deceived by appearances. Some of those who smile at you today, who offer kind words and friendly gestures, are already part of the meeting that decides your fate. They are pretending to be allies, but their hearts are aligned with the removal of your place, your role, and your recognition. They see your success not as inspiration, but as a threat to their control. They measure your every achievement and plot how to quietly dismantle the trust you have built with others. It is vital for you to observe, to listen, and to sense the subtleties that surround you. The conversation, the glances, the sudden changes in behavior, these are all signs. They are whispering to you in ways you might overlook if your heart is filled with blind trust. My child, trust must be measured, for not all who stand beside you are truly with you. Some may believe they are acting in your best interest, but even they can become tools in the hands of those who plan your removal. Do not panic, and do not respond with anger. The energy of fear and rage will only cloud your judgment and make you vulnerable. Instead, focus on clarity. Understand who benefits from your absence, who gains when you are removed, and why they are moving so quietly. Knowledge is your shield, awareness is your sword, and strategy is your companion. The 3 people who orchestrated this meeting are not reckless. They have chosen the timing, the words, and the participants with intent. This is why you must be deliberate in your response. Look closely at the dynamics in your surroundings. There will be those who suddenly offer unsolicited advice, those who ask probing questions about your plans, and those who claim to be concerned for your welfare. While on the surface these interactions seem harmless, there is always an undercurrent of evaluation, an assessment of your vulnerabilities, your weaknesses, and the aspects that can be manipulated against you. My child, your intuition is a powerful guide. Do not dismiss the signals your soul sends. Now, understand that you are not powerless. The very fact that you are receiving this warning means that you have the opportunity to act before irreversible steps are taken. You can reclaim your position, protect your influence, and reveal the intentions that have been hidden from you. Begin by documenting, by observing, and by quietly gathering the evidence that speaks to the reality of what is occurring. In doing so, you will build a foundation that cannot be ignored. Remember, the people involved in the meeting are relying on secrecy. They believe that by removing you quietly, without your knowledge, they can achieve their goal without confrontation. This is why vigilance is your greatest ally. Pay attention to meetings, to emails, to whispers in corridors. Every detail matters. Every pattern, every repeated action, and every sudden shift in demeanor contributes to the larger picture that reveals their plan. You may feel alone, as if the world has turned against you. But know this: every challenge is a test, every hidden agenda is an opportunity to rise, and every threat is a call to awaken the strength that lies within you. Your courage is not measured by the absence of fear but by the determination to act despite it. Stand firm, my child, and know that clarity will illuminate the path that fear obscures. Now, do not act impulsively. Do not confront these three people directly in anger or accusation, for that is what they may anticipate. Instead, observe, record, and prepare. Understand their motives, analyze their behavior, and wait for the moment when your actions can be most effective. Timing is as crucial as strategy. Acting too early may expose your knowledge, and acting too late may result in irreversible loss. Balance is essential. Your allies may be hidden among unexpected places. Be attentive to the loyalty that is genuine and the support that is real. Those who have consistently stood by your side, who have acted without expectation of reward, are the ones who will help you navigate this turbulent period. Lean on wisdom, not emotion. Lean on the truth that you have accumulated through years of experience. Your integrity is not only your shield but also your guiding light. You must also prepare for the emotional impact of this revelation. Being targeted, being undermined, and being removed from a place you cherish can bring deep sorrow, anger, and confusion. These emotions are natural. Do not suppress them, but do not let them govern your decisions. Channel your feelings into focused action. Use your energy to observe more keenly, to strategize more intelligently, and to act more decisively. The moment of clarity comes when emotion is acknowledged but not allowed to dominate. Begin now by mapping the situation. Identify the three people involved and understand their relationship to each other and to you. Recognize the influence they hold, the alliances they have formed, and the methods they are likely to employ. There is a pattern to their actions, and patterns reveal predictability. Predictability allows you to anticipate, to prepare, and to respond with precision. My child, the unseen forces can only operate successfully when the target remains unaware. Awareness strips them of power. Do not overlook subtle manipulations. They may attempt to influence others around you, to plant doubts, or to shift perception in ways that isolate you. Watch the changes in behavior of those around you. Observe who suddenly distances themselves, who changes tone, and who offers suggestions that seem off balance. These are not coincidences. They are signs of influence, persuasion, and preparation for the move against you. As you observe, maintain your dignity. Do not let the actions of others provoke you into behavior that undermines your credibility. Poise, confidence, and calmness are your allies. When you respond to these situations, let your actions reflect intelligence, restraint, and foresight. Your response will speak louder than any words spoken in anger or desperation. Begin reinforcing your position quietly. Strengthen your connections with those whose loyalty is genuine. Communicate your intentions subtly and strategically, ensuring that your influence remains strong even if challenges arise. Your presence, your contributions, and your value must remain undeniable. The three people planning your removal underestimate your ability to protect what is rightfully yours when you operate with clarity and intelligence. Prepare for the unexpected. My child, the path ahead is not linear. There will be surprises, shifts in alliances, and attempts to deceive. Do not be swayed by the chaos. The one who is prepared, who observes with patience, and who acts with wisdom will always emerge stronger. Do not be intimidated by the secrecy or the whispers. You are not powerless. You are alert, you are intelligent, and your awareness is a weapon that cannot be undermined by hidden meetings or silent plotting. Now, take stock of your resources. Evaluate your knowledge, your relationships, and your strengths. Identify areas where you can fortify your position and anticipate where vulnerabilities may exist. Every action you take should be deliberate, calculated, and aligned with your ultimate goal. To maintain your rightful place, to protect your influence, and to neutralize the hidden agenda before it manifests fully. Remember, those who act in secrecy rely on complacency, on distraction, and on your underestimation of their intentions. They believe that you are unaware, that your attention is divided, and that you will not notice the patterns of manipulation. But my child, your awareness is awake, your perception is keen, and your intuition is guiding you toward the truth. Trust in it. Follow it. Let it illuminate every shadow where deceit attempts to hide. Do not underestimate your own strength. Even if you feel small, even if the odds seem overwhelming, the power of observation, strategy, and intelligent action can overcome any plan that has been hidden from view. The three people who convened this meeting believe in the subtlety of their actions, but subtlety is powerless against clarity, awareness, and purpose. Be ready to act when the time is right. Your response must be precise, measured, and effective. Use the knowledge you have gathered, the observations you have made, and the loyalty you have secured. The moment will come when decisive action is required. When it arrives, you must strike with the calm, unwavering strength that comes from preparation, insight, and courage. My beloved child, this is not a moment to despair, but a moment to awaken. The meeting, the plot, and the hidden intentions are not the end. They are a signal for you to rise, to protect what is yours, and to demonstrate that no secret plan can undo the truth, the effort, and the dedication you have invested. This is your time to observe, prepare, and act with intelligence and wisdom. Do not fear the removal they plan. Fear is a tool they hope to use against you. Replace it with determination. Replace it with clarity. Replace it with strategic action. Every whisper, every glance, every hidden word is a piece of the puzzle that you are meant to solve. Solve it with patience, solve it with insight, and solve it with the unwavering belief that your position, your influence, and your value cannot be stolen from you when you operate from wisdom and preparation. My beloved child, now that you are aware of the hidden meeting and the plan being set against you, it is time to move beyond fear and confusion. The awareness you have gained is a gift, a tool to reclaim your position and assert your strength. But awareness alone is not enough, it must be transformed into deliberate action, careful observation, and the quiet collection of evidence that reveals the truth. You are entering a phase where subtlety, patience, and precision will define your success. First, understand the psychology of those who have convened against you. The three individuals are motivated not merely by competition but by a desire to control and dominate the situation for their own gain. They perceive your influence, your credibility, and your contributions as obstacles to their ambitions. They hope to achieve their goals quietly, without confrontation, relying on manipulation, whispers, and the careful shaping of opinion among others. This is why your strategy must be equally subtle yet unyielding. Begin by observing your environment carefully. Every conversation, every meeting, every casual interaction may contain hidden motives. People leave clues in their words, their expressions, and their timing. Take note of who seeks your attention unexpectedly, who suddenly avoids interaction, and who appears to align their behavior with the agenda you now recognize. Awareness of these patterns will allow you to anticipate moves before they unfold. Document everything. My beloved child, your memory is valuable, but written records are indispensable. Keep track of meetings, emails, and communications that seem suspicious or out of the ordinary. Note down the shifts in behavior of those around you, the sudden alignment of actions, and any discrepancies that suggest hidden coordination. These records will serve as undeniable proof when you need to act decisively. Do not confront these individuals directly at this stage. Direct confrontation can backfire, exposing your knowledge prematurely and giving them the opportunity to adjust their strategy. Instead, maintain a composed and professional demeanor. Let them underestimate your awareness. Patience is your ally, and secrecy is your shield. By holding your awareness silently, you ensure that when the moment comes, your actions will be unstoppable. Focus also on strengthening alliances with those whose loyalty is genuine. Identify people whose support has been consistent over time, those who have acted without self-interest, and those whose trustworthiness is proven. Quietly reinforce these relationships. Share information strategically and gauge reactions carefully. The network of loyalty you build will serve as a protective barrier against attempts to isolate or undermine you. Simultaneously, evaluate your vulnerabilities. My beloved child, every plan to protect oneself must begin with self-assessment. Understand the areas where you may be exposed, whether through trust in the wrong individuals, reliance on assumptions, or lapses in communication. Strengthen these areas. Solidify your knowledge, reinforce your presence, and ensure that your contributions are visible and undeniable. Your influence cannot be diminished if it is backed by undeniable value and clarity. Expect deception, for it is a tool of those orchestrating your removal. They may present false narratives, manipulate facts, or subtly question your decisions to create doubt among allies or observers. Train yourself to differentiate between genuine concern and strategic manipulation. Question everything without becoming paranoid. The truth will always reveal itself when observed carefully, and your clarity will cut through layers of deceit. Remain calm in the face of provocations. My beloved child, the people plotting against you may attempt to provoke reactions, test your limits, or bait you into defensive or impulsive behavior. Do not fall into this trap. Your response must be measured, deliberate, and guided by strategy. Emotional reactions are predictable and can be used against you. Poise and composure are far more powerful than immediate retaliation. Now, understand the importance of timing. Acting too early may alert the individuals to your awareness, causing them to adjust or accelerate their plans. Acting too late may result in irreversible consequences. Balance is critical. Watch for the patterns that indicate when their actions are at a peak of confidence. The moment when they believe they are undetected is often the moment when your intervention will be most effective. Timing ensures your actions are precise and cannot be countered easily. Use subtle communication. My beloved child, when you begin to influence the situation, it must be done quietly. Words carry power, but silence carries influence. By choosing the right moments to speak, the right channels to convey information, and the right tone, you can shape perception without drawing attention to your strategy. The goal is to assert control indirectly, allowing your presence and intelligence to speak louder than any confrontation could. Pay attention to body language, expressions, and tone of voice. People often reveal their intentions through subtle cues. A pause, a shift in posture, or a change in vocal emphasis can indicate alignment, hesitation, or deception. Train yourself to notice these details. They are invaluable tools that provide insight into the unspoken dynamics around you. Your awareness of these subtleties will give you a strategic edge. Prepare for indirect challenges. Those plotting your removal may attempt to weaken your influence by undermining relationships, creating misunderstandings, or spreading misinformation. Anticipate these actions and counter them through subtle reassurance, clear communication, and consistency in behavior. Protect your reputation by demonstrating integrity and competence in all interactions. Truth and consistency are your strongest defenses against manipulation. Remember that perception is as important as reality. The individuals targeting you rely on perception to influence others and shape outcomes. Your task is to reinforce your credibility, visibility, and influence. By consistently demonstrating competence, fairness, and intelligence, you counteract attempts to diminish your standing. Your actions must align with your values and reinforce the trust others place in you. Do not underestimate your own power. My beloved child, the very awareness of the plot gives you an advantage. Many who plot do so under the assumption that their target is unaware, complacent, or distracted. You now occupy a position of informed awareness. Your observation, patience, and strategic thinking are tools that cannot be undermined by secrecy. You are stronger than they imagine, and your preparation ensures that their actions are ultimately futile. Consider the role of influence. People are swayed by confidence, clarity, and competence. Your interactions, the way you present yourself, and the consistency of your actions all reinforce your position. Influence is not about domination but about presence. Your presence must be undeniable, your decisions confident, and your intentions transparent enough to be trusted yet subtle enough to prevent manipulation. Now, think about contingency plans. My beloved child, anticipate scenarios where attempts may escalate. Prepare responses for different situations, ensuring that every action you take strengthens your position. Plan for communication, observation, and engagement strategies that allow you to navigate challenges without appearing defensive. Contingency planning is a silent form of power. It ensures that even unexpected developments work in your favor. Understand that patience is a weapon. The three individuals plotting against you operate under the assumption that urgency and secrecy work in their favor. By remaining patient, you control the tempo of the situation. Observation, reflection, and deliberate action allow you to respond effectively rather than react impulsively. Patience is not inaction. It is the strategic accumulation of knowledge and readiness to act with precision. Strengthen your personal resolve. My beloved child, these situations test not only intellect but also courage. Inner strength, clarity of purpose, and faith in your abilities will guide you through moments of uncertainty. Confidence in your decisions, grounded in observation and evidence, creates resilience that is unshakable even in the face of manipulation. Your inner strength becomes visible through calm and decisive action. Actively cultivate alliances subtly. Identify who may be unknowingly influenced by the plotters. Engage them through genuine connection, shared purpose, and demonstration of reliability. Influence spreads quietly through trust, integrity, and consistent action. Your goal is to create an environment where the plotters' influence diminishes naturally, as those around you recognize your value and competence without being coerced. Focus on continuous observation. Patterns reveal predictability, and predictability allows for strategic intervention. Note the repetition of actions, timing of communication, and alignment of behavior among those involved in the plot. Every pattern is a clue, every deviation an insight. The more meticulous your observation, the more precise your response can be. Your awareness creates a map of the situation, a guide for effective action. Maintain your emotional balance. My beloved child, emotional turbulence clouds judgment. As challenges escalate, the temptation to react impulsively grows. Remind yourself that calmness, clarity, and strategic thinking are far more effective than immediate retaliation. Emotional restraint enhances your presence, reinforces your credibility, and ensures that every action aligns with your ultimate goal. Communicate subtly, when necessary, to reinforce credibility. When information must be shared, do so with precision, clarity, and discretion. Avoid broad announcements or public confrontations that may alert the plotters. Controlled communication strengthens your influence while protecting your position from manipulation. Each word you speak becomes a tool of strategy, guiding perception and maintaining trust. Finally, trust your intuition. My beloved child, you have been given the gift of awareness for a reason. Your inner guidance, your ability to sense subtleties, and your instinctive understanding of people and situations are powerful tools. Pay attention to what feels off, to what seems unusual, and to the small indicators that reveal the hidden agenda. Intuition combined with observation is a force that cannot be undermined. This period is a test, a challenge designed to reveal the depth of your strength, intelligence, and resilience. My beloved child, you are not alone. The awareness, preparation, and clarity you cultivate are your allies. The people plotting against you may believe they hold power, but true power lies in knowledge, patience, and strategic action. You possess these, and your influence will endure beyond any secret meeting or hidden plan. Prepare, observe, and act when the time is right. Do not rush. Do not react impulsively. Let every step be guided by awareness, every decision informed by evidence, and every action aligned with your ultimate goal, to maintain your rightful place, protect your influence, and reveal the truth at the perfect moment. My beloved child, the world tests those who are strong, and you are more than capable of rising above this challenge. My beloved child, now that you have observed, prepared, and gathered clarity, it is time to understand the final phase of action. The three people who have plotted your removal are unaware that you have been quietly preparing. Their underestimation of your awareness is their greatest weakness. My beloved child, the knowledge and strategy you have developed are more powerful than their secrecy and manipulation. This is the moment to transform awareness into deliberate, precise action. Begin by solidifying your position. Make your presence known through quiet authority, consistent performance, and undeniable value. Every contribution you make must demonstrate competence and dedication, leaving no doubt about your influence. Visibility is your ally. When others witness your reliability, your intellect, and your integrity, the attempts to remove you lose impact. People cannot ignore truth when it is demonstrated consistently. Next, confront the subtleties of manipulation. The individuals plotting against you may attempt to sway perception, create doubt, or isolate you from support. Recognize these tactics without responding impulsively. Each action they take can reveal their intentions. Observe how they interact, who they influence, and how they position themselves. Every detail is a clue. By understanding their methods, you gain the ability to counteract them strategically. Communicate selectively and strategically. My beloved child, your words carry weight. Speak with precision, confidence, and discretion. Avoid confrontations that draw unnecessary attention. Use conversations to subtly reinforce credibility, influence opinion, and strengthen alliances. Your communication should reflect calm authority, guiding perception without revealing the full depth of your awareness. The right word at the right moment can shift dynamics in your favor. Prepare to act decisively when opportunity arises. My beloved child, timing is critical. The plotters rely on complacency and secrecy, assuming that their actions will go unnoticed. The moment they are overconfident, when their guard is down, is when your intervention will have maximum impact. This requires patience, vigilance, and the ability to strike with clarity and precision. Your preparation ensures that when you act, the results will be undeniable. Maintain a network of loyal allies. Identify those whose trustworthiness has been proven over time. Quietly strengthen these connections through mutual support, shared purpose, and subtle reinforcement of trust. Your allies are not only a source of protection but also a mirror that reflects your credibility and influence. Their support will amplify your presence, counteract manipulation, and create an environment where hidden agendas cannot thrive. Now, turn attention to the three people plotting against you. Analyze their motives deeply. Understand what drives them: fear, ambition, jealousy, or a desire for control. Their actions stem from these motivations, and by identifying the root cause, you gain insight into their behavior and predict their next moves. Awareness of motive is a tool for strategic action, allowing you to anticipate challenges and respond with intelligence rather than reaction. Document and gather evidence meticulously. My beloved child, records are more than information, they are power. Every meeting, email, conversation, and shift in behavior becomes a piece of the puzzle. By systematically collecting evidence, you build a foundation that is undeniable. This documentation ensures that when the moment for action arrives, your case is unassailable, grounded in truth, and immune to manipulation or denial. Do not underestimate the power of subtle influence. Quietly reinforcing your credibility, showcasing your value, and maintaining consistent behavior shapes perception without direct confrontation. Influence is not about force but about presence, trust, and demonstration of integrity. Those plotting against you rely on subtlety. By matching it with deliberate, strategic action, you neutralize their advantage. My beloved child, understand that your emotional state is as crucial as your strategy. Anger, frustration, or fear can cloud judgment and make your actions predictable. Instead, cultivate calm, clarity, and resilience. Emotional discipline transforms you into a presence that commands respect, demonstrates strength, and maintains control even in challenging circumstances. When you remain composed, others are drawn to your steadiness and reliability. Assess the vulnerabilities in your environment. My beloved child, every situation contains weak points that can be strengthened. Identify gaps in communication, potential misunderstandings, and areas where manipulation might occur. By fortifying these areas, you reduce the opportunities for the plotters to exploit them. Your proactive approach ensures that you remain a step ahead, prepared to counter any attempt to weaken your position. Engage in strategic communication with caution. Not every interaction requires disclosure of your awareness. Instead, use dialogue to guide perception subtly, reinforce credibility, and influence outcomes. Ask questions, seek clarification, and encourage transparency. These actions reveal inconsistencies, highlight hidden motives, and strengthen your understanding of the dynamics at play. Communication is a tool for insight, not confrontation. Prepare for indirect tactics. The individuals plotting your removal may attempt to manipulate others around you, create misinformation, or engineer situations that test your response. Recognize these attempts and remain composed. By observing without immediate reaction, you gather insights that will inform your strategy. Every challenge provides an opportunity to demonstrate intelligence, patience, and resilience. Strengthen your personal presence. My beloved child, your influence is enhanced by confidence, competence, and consistency. Ensure that your actions align with your values and reflect reliability. By maintaining a strong presence, you create an environment where hidden agendas are less effective. Influence is reinforced by integrity, and consistent demonstration of value makes you indispensable. Trust your intuition throughout this process. My beloved child, intuition is a guide that complements observation, evidence, and strategic thinking. Pay attention to subtle signals, unexpected patterns, and anomalies in behavior. Intuition will alert you to hidden motives, unseen dynamics, and potential risks. When combined with careful observation, intuition becomes a powerful tool for navigating challenges. Anticipate escalation. Those plotting your removal may attempt increasingly bold actions as their plans unfold. Be ready to respond with precision, strategy, and clarity. Every escalation is an opportunity to demonstrate control and intelligence. By remaining calm, collected, and prepared, you transform potential threats into opportunities for influence and action. Document interactions discreetly. Every meeting, conversation, or communication may contain clues. Note discrepancies, track shifts in behavior, and observe alignment with the plot. Documentation serves as evidence, insight, and a guide for strategic intervention. Your meticulous attention to detail ensures that when action is required, you are fully prepared and informed. Focus on credibility and integrity. My beloved child, these qualities are your strongest assets. By consistently demonstrating competence, fairness, and intelligence, you reinforce trust and authority. Credibility cannot be undermined by secret plots when it is backed by consistent, observable action. Influence is solidified when others recognize your reliability, judgment, and presence. Plan for decisive action. My beloved child, the ultimate goal is to neutralize the hidden agenda and secure your rightful position. Timing, strategy, and precision are essential. Use your awareness, documented evidence, and loyal allies to act effectively when the moment arrives. Every step must be deliberate, measured, and aligned with the larger goal of reclaiming control and exposing hidden motives. Remain patient and vigilant. My beloved child, patience is a weapon against manipulation. The plotters rely on secrecy, urgency, and distraction. By remaining patient, you observe fully, understand patterns, and prepare responses that are precise and impactful. Vigilance ensures that no action, conversation, or subtle signal goes unnoticed, giving you the advantage in every situation. Maintain balance between observation and action. My beloved child, observing without action leaves you passive, acting without observation leaves you vulnerable. Balance ensures that your decisions are informed, strategic, and effective. Every intervention, communication, and decision must be guided by insight, evidence, and awareness of the broader dynamics at play. Strengthen internal resilience. My beloved child, challenges test courage, focus, and determination. Cultivate inner strength through reflection, preparation, and strategic clarity. Emotional resilience allows you to respond effectively, maintain composure, and act decisively. Inner strength is the foundation of strategic action, empowering you to navigate manipulation and hidden agendas with confidence. Leverage allies wisely. My beloved child, those whose loyalty is proven are essential to reinforcing your position. Engage them discreetly, ensuring that their support is aligned with the strategy you have developed. Allies amplify influence, provide insight, and create a buffer against manipulation. Their presence strengthens your credibility and reinforces the impact of your actions. Identify and exploit patterns. My beloved child, hidden agendas often follow predictable behaviors. Observe timing, alignment, and coordination among those plotting your removal. Patterns reveal intentions, weaknesses, and opportunities for strategic intervention. By recognizing these patterns, you gain foresight, anticipate challenges, and act with precision. Prepare for multiple scenarios. My beloved child, those plotting your removal may adjust their tactics. Consider alternative paths, potential escalations, and unexpected moves. Contingency planning ensures that every decision is informed, every action effective, and every response aligned with your goal of maintaining influence and exposing hidden agendas. Trust the process. My beloved child, awareness, observation, patience, and strategic action will guide you through this challenge. The three individuals plotting your removal cannot succeed against informed, prepared, and intelligent action. Your clarity, evidence, and strategic engagement create a framework in which truth prevails over deception. Remain steadfast in your values. My beloved child, integrity, honesty, and competence are your anchors. No hidden agenda, manipulation, or secret meeting can diminish these qualities. By acting in alignment with your values, you protect your credibility, reinforce your influence, and maintain moral authority. Now, be ready to act decisively. My beloved child, all the preparation, observation, and strategic planning converge in the moment of action. This is when awareness becomes power, patience transforms into precision, and loyalty amplifies influence. Your intervention, guided by intelligence and clarity, will neutralize the hidden agenda and restore balance. Embrace your strength. My beloved child, challenges reveal true capability. The three individuals plotting against you are limited by secrecy and assumption. You are guided by awareness, preparation, and insight. Your actions, deliberate and precise, will demonstrate that true power lies in clarity, patience, and strategic action. Finally, know that this challenge is not an end but a revelation. My beloved child, the hidden meeting and secret plot are opportunities for you to rise above manipulation, assert influence, and demonstrate wisdom. Through careful observation, strategic action, and unwavering integrity, you reclaim your rightful place, neutralize hidden agendas, and emerge stronger than before. The world may move in secrecy, but truth is illuminated through awareness, preparation, and action. My beloved child, stand firm, act wisely, and let clarity guide every step. No secret meeting, no hidden agenda, and no attempt at removal can succeed against the power of informed, strategic, and deliberate action. Your position is secure, your influence is undeniable, and your wisdom is your greatest ally. Rise, my beloved child, with courage, clarity, and unwavering purpose. The challenge before you is not a punishment but a call to awaken strength, demonstrate intelligence, and act with precision. The three who plotted against you will find their plans thwarted, their influence diminished, and their secrecy exposed. You are prepared, you are aware, and your power is unmatched when guided by strategy, patience, and unwavering integrity. Stand tall, my beloved child, and let your presence, your actions, and your wisdom speak louder than any secret meeting ever could. You are the force that cannot be undermined, the clarity that cannot be obscured, and the strength that cannot be removed. The moment of truth has arrived, and you are ready.